Went to the city, I broke out the nut. Got some more millies like okay. Money.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New Orleans Saints. Get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And taken down just shy of the 40. This defense for the Patriots, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Purdy looking to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. When you look at this Patriots defense, this unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
This defense, an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case...
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And here's a Louisiana native from the town of Jennings. It's Travis Etienne. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got a man downfield. It's Harris. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The tight end Henry here in motion. Prescott to throw it. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Santos for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy. Incomplete. You look at this Patriots defense. This unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Returnable here for Davis. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Second down and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing. Prescott. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the... Now he's got a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Prescott. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The tight end Henry here in motion. Straight ahead, ETN. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Draw play, ETN. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Prescott now. A quick hitter complete. It's Harris. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
A gain of 12. First down, New England.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
At the 7-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're avoiding giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Trey Harris from 4 yards out. And the Patriots have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Saints nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Elijah Moore now bringing it out of his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ballgame as they come up 1st and 10. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
At the 19-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This now a 3rd and 4. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Purdy. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Smith catches left side. Down the left sideline. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Yeah! There we go. What do you think?
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Yeah! There we go. There we go. Kill.
Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, Going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. This is caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back.
Complete, and their struggles continue here. The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on a catch and run. 34 yards.
For a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Purdy. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Pats are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he still has yet to get on track in this first. Goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Purdy. Taken in left side. It's Wilson. Down he goes at the 23. A pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Purdy. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Pearson on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game. And you just kind of get the sense that this team's been snake-bitten a little bit here. They just have not had anything go their way.
It's like they collectively walked under a ladder on their way into the stadium. What else could go wrong?
First carry for James Conner. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again.
Now he's free at the 35.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 9.
59 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
Well, they know they've got a good starter. Now the guy coming in to spell him shows he can run it pretty good as well.
And I think he appreciates the starter, wearing people down, tiring them out a little bit. He took full advantage, didn't he?
Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Patriots are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Saints nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. For a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now a short one to Gesicki. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Looking to throw. Purdy. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. A third down gain of 19. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Back to throw, Purdy. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
Brings up second.
Final play of the half. Purdy. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
McPherson set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful. They can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football. That could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
He's going to air one out. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now is
on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Garrett Wilson, 45 yards. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's Prescott.
To the right side, he finds his receiver, Harris.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, if nothing else, some signs of life here, Charles, because you're facing the big deficit, but at least they were able to prevent 3 more from getting on the board there with a nice block.
And that's how they're comforting themselves on the sidelines right now because they certainly didn't execute well on that play at all. Bottom line, exactly what you said. They didn't need the 3, but they sure don't like giving up a block. They'll have something to work on as they get into practice next week.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll keep...
Oh, he put it on the clock with a fumble. And the Patriots have it.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
It reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
From the gun, a give to Corum.
A beautiful fake.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
18 big yards on that one and a New England first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Patriots.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw is Prescott. He's got Smith here. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about it.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 67 yards.
And the Saints take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So that an unexpected, a very unexpected way to draw closer, but draw closer they do on the blocked field goal return.
We always talk about needing that spark from the special teams when you're down on the scoreboard. They gave them one there, and now the special teams understands they are important.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time, they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. On the draw, Corum.
And they get him behind the line. First down, quickly negated. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line. Looking to throw. Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Saints 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They go play action here. Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Saints first down.
Running with Montgomery from the pistol. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Throwing here, Purdy. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Saints first down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think that he's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Patriots will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
31-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Airing it out deep for Smith. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Out of the gun, they give it to Corum.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Now Prescott.
Quick slant here to Smith.
And he's taken down right at the 40.
Emptiness.